Hello, I'm Jeff Blooddragon, and welcome to today's episode of Infinity Bucket. We are finally returning to the Darkside Detective. We are doing the second game, a Fumble in the Dark. So I finished the... Hang on, let me turn this down real quick. So I finished the original game all the way back in January. And I didn't want to jump right into this one because this one was originally meant to be for last year's Infinity Summer Jam. But I never did it because I didn't have the original game completed. But now, it's going to be cemented into the Infinity Summer Jam 2026, which has already started. So, due to the original game ending, I had to find a game that could fill this time slot that the Darkside Detective left. And Nate and I have been playing a game called Is This Seat Taken, which you guys have already seen. Now, just because the Darkside Detective is coming back does not mean I'm not going to stop uploading Is This Seat Taken. I'll upload it first, then the Darkside Detective, followed by the Phantom Menace, the Phantom Veils, which I haven't played in a while, so. Pineapple Home Computer System. Missing presumed Darkside. Case summary. I gotta fight Dooley. Missing presumed Darkside. Dooley. Preparing for the next installment of the Darkside Detective. Previously on the Darkside Detective. It's been 1 year since my partner, Officer Dooley, went missing from the motel. Flashbacks! Detective Dooley. Dooley! I have an idea where he's ended up. But I'm not going to tell you, because it's probably inappropriate. Officer Dooley. Oh no. I gotta make a weird, voice for Dooley. So I've been chasing up on old leads. I don't know why I'm reading Detective McQueen like this. Detective McQueen, the portal here is still locked. You think, Sherlock? Detective McQueen. Dooley, where are you? I don't remember. Was this even in the original game, or was added to this game? I don't know. And started chasing new leads too. Fat bashful bells. Detective McQueen. Have you seen this man? No, but your hair is on fire. New Allah. Sorry, it's hard to see anything through all this smoke. Your hair's on fire. I don't think we're can't anymore, Detective McQueen. Are you there, Dooley? I've run out of official avenues to pursue, so I've been kicked out of the force. Taking some time off to search on my own. Oh, Dick Brickman! Detective Green, so I'm asking for your help. Maybe you've seen something that will help me find my friend. Lower the chair. Maybe you have a strange glow in your backyard. Maybe there's an old energy in your workplace. Or perhaps food has been going missing from your fridge. Okay? Anything at all. Just reach out to me via the station. Please, I need your help. Twin Lakes. Dick Brickman. That's some heartfelt pleading. And now on TLTV we have a squirrel who can count. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Dick Brickman, get out of the stage. Get off the stage, sorry. And now on Twin Lakes Dick Brickman's Morning Glory, a squirrel who's just nuts about numbers. Keyword being nuts. Alright, so this is probably my favorite Tuesday series to upload, with Kathy Rain being my favorite one for Monday. Alright, let's look around before we can sign. Detective Queen, equipment storage only. Please stop leaving stray animals in here. Why is that a thing? Storage room. Looks like it's the storage room. No, really, what was your first clue? Fern. We couldn't decide in the Morning Glory if Morning Glory looked better with or without a brush. A bush. A brush, huh? Okay. Camera. Mauve, I know you're lonely, but hands off, cowboy. This is a Mac, not a duster. Nah, I'm not saying you're dressed like a cowboy. I'm just calling you one. Like a clown or fool, only nicer. Except for now that I've explained it, it's not so nice. Well. But yeah, keep those gun-slinging hands to yourself. And again, not a cowboy. I know, cop. Same. Okay. Ooh, we got Roxa back. How was it? It went well. Come on, let's go. Alright, let's talk to the cameraman. We can talk to Scroll, we can talk to Minder, and Dick Brickman. Give me a minute. Sorry to hear about Dooley. I'll edit some really sad music over that piece. Pull on the heartstrings. You'll have cranks calling you about all sorts of weird stuff in no time. That's very much a mixed blessing. Alright, let's talk to Dick Brickman. So, do I just... Please. Alright. So, I'm kind of going for Dick Brickman in Mob's voice here, kind of like similar. Squirrel. Poor wee guy is pointing at his mouth and rubbing his belly. He is. Minding the answer, I don't understand. What number is that, 2? Alright. Bubbles. What voice should I give Bubbles? What am I doing here? Oh, that was horrible. You're on Dick Brickman's Morning Glory Twin Lakes premiere and only live morning talk show. This is the weirdest first date I've ever been on. Haha, date? What? You brought your mathematical skull to us tonight. To us to highlight his numerical skills on almost more or less live TV. I met the scroll through the classified ads. I thought he was a person. Yeah. Glares. Oh, that was bright. So, because I have the light over here by the attic turned on, I have this light on my webcam turned on. So you can see me better. Alright, exit. Madam Meg, you cannot fire me. Roy Jones! I can and I have. If you were such a good psychic, you'd have known not to come in to work today. Get out of here! Alright then. Alright, do you stay inside? Lights on, I guess I can't enter. You think? Alright. Door to editing room. Knock knock. Nobody's there. Board. It's a list of the network's shows. Cool. No news is good news. The news free news show. Weather. Where they discuss what weather is but not forecast it. And the economics new prize lotto. Okay. Paint can. An empty can of paint. Looks like they're freshening up this room. Door. Roy Jones, go away. No stars here. I downsized the staff into one room so I could have an en suite. Yeah, okay. Sure you did. Fire extinguisher. It's empty. In case of fire, burn. Alright, star? Do you think these are made out of real stardust? You know, that's unlikely right. I'm still taking it. Alright, receive star. A dangerously sharp star. Bin. Nothing else in the bin. Well, technically there never was anything in the bin. Alright. Well, actually, what do you have to say, since you're Officer Dooley? Are you gonna... I guess I should. Okay. Mystic Lady. Madam LeMeg. Detective. There you are. I'm picturing her as that little, like, scraggly voice thing. Hello? Wondering how I know your name? That's not my I said job. I was just on the show. Because I am Madam LeMeg, Twin Lakes' finest psychic. A skeptic, I see. Try this one for size. I know you're searching for somebody, your partner, Peter Dooley. His name is Patrick Dooley. That's what I said. No, it's not. And again, I was just on the show. She clearly saw the show and is yet trying to pretend like she knows everything. Fine. I saw your plea on TV in my boss's office. But I am psychic and I can help. I know a place that lets people contact the other side. He's not dead. No, the other side. Okay. What is this place? I can't tell you. I have to bring you. Let's go then. We can't. Not yet. My stuff is still locked up inside the storage room. Okay, let's get it and go. I left my key in the dressing room, and I can't go in there. My replacement is already here. Embarrassing, right? Oh, tell you what. You get my stuff, and I'll meet you out by your... Hold on. I'm getting a vision. I'm seeing a police car. Well, obviously, I'm a police off. Super. See you there. With my bag. Ciao. Whoa. Okay then. To dressing room. Oh, I thought we were meeting outside. Mystique. Huh? A moment ago, when we spoke, you say, "This is a different person, detective." Oh. Alright. Can't look at that light switch? Okay. Raxa. I think it's amazing that we live in a place like Twin Lakes. Riff with real magic and mystery, but people are still more interested in stuff like this. Alright, let's talk to you. Hello. Are you a fan? I can see not. No ball on your head. Sorry, can't talk. Getting ready for my new show and don't have time for non-fans. Okay. Fan letters. They write to me for advice. My fans. I don't reply, of course. Never work for free. Aren't they divine? My fans, the ball heads. They'd care for me. I even had a vision of one doing so once. Okay then. Can I get this person's name and address, please? Posted with fans. That's me and my ball heads at last year's PsychCon. I signed so many balls that day. Okay. Crystal. That crystal is melite. It helps people with a sense of fashion. Actually, you should take it. Cool. Alright, melite. A golden brownish stone. That's melite, also known as honeystone. I actually took a course instead of geomancy last semester. Alright then. We got a key there. Crystal ball. That's centerpiece of my psychic arsenal. Sure, people want their cards read, but they want to see a crystal ball. Key. That must be the lockbox key that Meg mentioned. Hands off. That's for employees only. Kaylin. Whatever. Oh, look, a Gurry don't mind if I do. A wind instrument of the Aboriginal people. Mirror. That's just some flattened out aluminum foil. Public access does not have the budget for real mirrors. Makeup. What a colorful range of makeup. Sadly, I share this room with anyone else on TV. Please, from presenters to clowns. Ugh, clowns. I know, they should treat a star like me with real respect. Flowers from the station manager to welcome me to the new job. Welcome, new employee. It's the personal touch that I appreciate. Alright, so we got this, and this. Alright, so where do we need to go from here? Alright, Roxa. Thanks for coming with, Roxa. I know you can't have much time between college and busting spoots. Oh, yeah. It's the least I can do. You guys saved my life after all. And I wouldn't even be in Spooktoring if it wasn't for you two. Frankly, life's been way more interesting since I met you both. I want to find Dooley and keep investigating the weird goings-on in this city. Speaking of which, we should get back to work. We have a case to solve. I already forgot her voice. Yeah. Plant. That's a dripping willowy tree. How do you know so much about plants? Private reasons. Is there anything in the plant? 2-car part. Alright. Bin? A bin. I have nothing funny to say about this. I did. Clock. The plaque says this is the time. The time in 10 minutes. 15 minutes from now. 20 minutes time. 25 minutes time. Board. I think this is meant to be a list of people who work here, but it's just gibberish. Ollie. Yeah. The station manager doesn't like fans reaching out to him or the performers. He believes that they perform better when they're attention-starved. Package. Delivery. Ner. Sign here, please. Sure. Thanks. Enjoy your delivery. Oh. Received delivery box. A box addressed to Mystique. There's an interesting clicking from inside it, but it's taped up too tightly to check its contents. Delivery woman. Nar. I guess I can go now. Or not. Hehe. Okay then. Alright. Let's see if we can open this. The rock is more soft and sharp. I'll need to find something else to open it. Okay, the store. It's a federal offense to open somebody else's mail. Just as well you don't work for the FBI then, right? And he opens anyways. We got glass bowls. Alright. Hey, it's the kids from the first one. The Blood Wolves? What are you doing here? Devin, we saw you on the TV. We're here to help. We're here. Okay, I forgot. Amelia, how did it go? Well, it certainly went. I can see that much. Emily, who's the lady in the car? You kidnapping her? For interrogation? Can I waterboard her? What does that mean? She's a psychic. She says she can help find Dooley. I just have to get some stuff for her. Can I still waterboard her? I don't even know what that means, okay? Bowls. A collection of fish bowls. Tree. A few palm trees does not make this Sunset Boulevard. Sign. Devon. P is for police car because that's what's parked here. Yeah, sure it is. Okay, Skyline. Roxa. Twin Blakes. The city that sleeps with one eye open. It's peaceful. Especially when it's far away and asleep. Station sign. The number 2 news outlet in the town. Impressive since it's the only outlet in town. Alright. Squad car. Stripped of all its glory. Now it's just the moto. Alright, Roxa. So, she's right there. Just sitting in the car. Just carrying on as if that's normal. Entirely ignoring the kid jumping on the roof. Which would have made getting in really difficult. This is gonna be someday. Someday indeed. Psychic. Madam Oleg, why is there a kid jumping on this car? Maybe I picked the wrong cop to help. Jumping is helping, lady. Yes, what is Emily? Emily? I like what you've done with the car, but if you wanted it bashed up professionally, you only had to ask. Alright, Devin, Mom and Dude said I'm no. Sorry, Dude. You mean Dad? I prefer the consistency of Mom and Dude. They wanted to know if you have police clearance for minding kids, and also if you have insurance for minding kids, and also what courses you have done for minding kids. Do I need to ring them or something? No. They're over there because they don't want to leave me unattended by them. Also, what's incompetence? Is it your police rank? Yeah, okay. That's Dooley's rank. Sorry to drag you all the way from whatever fun teenage thing you were doing. It's mostly brooding these days, which upside is easily hobbing to bring anywhere. Alright, so what do we need to do? Give these to them? Blood Wolves assemble! We're right here. Good, okay. Who wants to earn their espionage badge? All of us, obviously. I need you to put these on your heads. Go in there and pretend to be a type of fan called a bullhead to lure out their new psychic. Insist on seeing her. Say you want autographs or something. Just get her there and don't let her leave. You understand? Devin, probably. Alright, Roxy, do you have anything to say? So... Madam will make. Have my bag. Ready to go? Not yet. Alright, but this is where we're going to conclude this episode of The Darkside Detective, A Fumble in the Dark. Hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time on Infinity Bucket.